Good morning, everyone. My name is Cliff Hofferbert, and this is my lovely wife, Vickie.
Good morning, everyone. I just wanted to share my story with the church today. We've been coming to Woodland for about 4 years now, and back in July, I got actually diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. And I was in the car when that happened, and I was a little overwhelmed. And I wasn't really thinking too much of it because my mother and my sister both had breast cancer. So I knew that possibly down the road I could have breast cancer, so stage 1 didn't sound too alarming to me. However, my doctor did share with me that there was tumor markers that still were not back yet, and that she would have to get back with me on that. So 3 days later, I was driving home, and I just pulled my car into the garage, and my doctor called, and she said, "I don't have such great news." She said, "Unfortunately, you have a very aggressive cancer called the HER2 positive gene." And she says, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm in my car." And I was numb. I was really upset. I hung up, and I literally just put my head on the steering wheel, and I just kept screaming so loud, like really loud. It was a little overwhelming for me. And my husband actually heard me from the bedroom, and so he came out because he was like, "What is going on? Who is screaming?" And I said, "Honey, I just got the worst diagnosis, and I have to have chemo, and I'm gonna be really sick for a while. I'm gonna lose my hair." And it was just, I felt really lost and really, really far away from God for a couple days. I just didn't even feel his voice at all.
I enjoy memorizing verses in the Bible, so when I go through situations in my life that the Holy Spirit will speak to me. And what came to my mind with this journey of cancer for Vickie and I, my mind came to Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. It's the NIV version, which is a little different, and it reads, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." Hope is a confident expectation of what God has promised and is based on the trust that God is faithful. And what hope means to Vickie and I right now is that we are expecting God to act in our situation.
And after I shared with you that I really felt alone, I didn't feel like God was close to me. I felt like he abandoned me. But not even 2 days later, I felt this overwhelming call to go on Facebook and just post to media. And I don't usually do that, but I posted that I have cancer. But my main reason to do that is because I posted my personal testimony and my Christ-like relationship with him. And after I posted it, that peace just came over me. That was so overwhelming, and I knew. And it was within minutes and days afterwards, I just felt the love and support coming from so many people, from church people, from friends, from family, from strangers, and just feeling like I still had hope. And I knew that God was going to continue to walk with me on this journey that I wasn't really sure about. I wanted to also share the healing of my brother and family, is because there was 8 years that went by that I had not talked to my brother, and he did not talk to us. And in all honesty, I hoped and prayed that God would allow us to talk to each other. And my brother actually called me after 8 years, and I just cried and wept. I couldn't believe it. So there was another answer to prayer because I didn't give up hope. Hope is Jesus. Hope is the reason for the season. Hope is why we live each day as we keep Christ first in our life. So we just both wanted to say Merry Christmas, and hope you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.